You're up.
Imagine lying in a hospital bed, hooked up to machines 24 hours a day. You are not allowed to leave the hospital, not even for a walk in the sunshine. You're on a transplant list, waiting for a new heart. Your life is in the hands of someone who has chosen to give the gift of organ donation. Unfortunately, the chances of you getting a new heart are not great, simply because many people choose not to become organ donors. There are several reasons why you should become an organ donor. The phrase organ donation refers not only to the donation of actual organs, but also to other body parts and tissues. These can be used for anything from simple skin grafts to an actual face transplant. I'm thinking about getting one myself, but some people try to argue that if a doctor knows the patient is an organ donor, he or she will not try his best to save the patient. This is false because the oath the doctors take. The main idea of this oath is do no harm. This means that it is against the doctor's ethical sworn ethics to intentionally inflict harm, such as intentionally letting a person die just to use their organs. According to the United Network for Organ Sharing, if you are sick or injured and admitted to the hospital, the #1 priority is to save your life. Organ donations can only be considered after brain death has been declared by a physician. In other words, doctors don't even think about harvesting your organs until all the life-saving measures have been taken. The first reason you should become an organ donor is that once you're dead, you don't need them anymore. In order for doctors to take an organ from you, you must be dead. D-E-A-D, dead. As in, you're not coming back to life. Absolutely, positively dead, no way you're coming back. If you're dead, what use do you have for your organs? If you're not a donor, these organs will just sit in a casket, rotting away into nothingness. Some of these useful organs include heart, intestines, kidneys, livers, lungs, and pancreas. According to LifePoint, some of the useful tissues you can donate include bones, cartilage of all forms, corneas, heart valves, ligaments, skin, tendon, and veins. If you're not an organ donor, then all these useful parts will just rot away into nothingness rather than saving someone's life. Second, becoming an organ donor is totally free. There's no cost associated with being an organ donor, as you're providing a service to someone. The process of becoming an organ donor is surprisingly pain-free, considering it goes through a government office. I was surprised at how easy the process was when I registered. I was renewing my driver's license, and the clerk asked me if I wanted to become an organ donor. I told her yes, and expected a long, tedious process of registering, lots more paperwork, the typical style of our government. Instead, it was quick and simple. The clerk did it all. When a person dies and the organs are donated, there is no cost at all to the family of the deceased. Third, almost anyone can be a donor. There are a very, very small handful of things that would prevent someone from being an organ donor. For example, when my grandfather died of a massive heart attack, he was able to donate his eyes and his tissues. Because of his donation, 2 people were able to regain their sight through corneal transplantation. Fourth, being an organ donor does not mean you cannot have a funeral or even an open casket at your funeral. Skin grafts are taken from the back, which would not interfere with an open casket. Any bones are taken or replaced with a rod so the body keeps its form. Once the organs are donated, the body is prepared the same way any other body would be for burial. As LifePoint explains, throughout the entire process, your loved one is treated with care, respect, and dignity. Bodies are not just ripped apart and thrown all over the room. Everyone involved in the process keeps in mind that the donor is doing a great service and should be treated with respect, so the body will be in good shape for the funeral. Last but not least, organ donations save lives. According to organdonor.gov, every 10 minutes someone is added to the organ transplant waiting list. Approximately 22 people die each day waiting for transplants that can't take place because of the lack of donated organs. There is a family with 5 children featured recently on the TV show Dateline. All 5 of these children have developed the same heart issue over their short lives. So far, 2 of the 5 have had heart transplants. One of the children, she had her heart transplanted twice before she was 16. Without organ donations, these children would die long before they reached adulthood. People of any age can give and also receive organ donations. In 2014, 29,532 people received organ transplants, as reported by the United Network for Organ Sharing. By becoming an organ donor, you are saving lives. With the passing of your own life, if you are a donor, you have the ability to give someone else a chance at life. Even though some people are against organ donation, there is overwhelming evidence that this is a highly effective way and very beneficial program. Organ donation is easy to sign up for. It's free. Who doesn't want free stuff, right? And it won't interfere with your funeral. Anyone can do it, and most importantly, it saves lives. Imagine the joy you and your loved ones will feel as you walk out of the hospital room, completely tubeless, cordless, anything, able to walk in the sunshine with your heart, thanks to your new hero, your organ donor.